Boom, boom. This is Kenrio. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so got a little bit of an update here on Raid Shadow Legends. So I've been playing this game for I don't know about a week or so, I guess. Um, it's a pretty good game. I found it to be extremely friendly, like in terms of what they give you to start your account and what they give you to level up. I just been playing here for the week. I actually was first in my division here for the tournament. Um, got all the rewards and everything for that. Got three void characters. Already had this one here in the center, but I got two other void characters. So the easiest way to get void characters seems to be through the event because it seems to be what they give for the rewards. So I was number one in that one, and I was number one in this one as well too. Didn't have much to have claim in that one. I only got to the first one. I've been focusing mainly on the leveling up and actions to get the points for that tournament. So I've built up a pretty good team. I've got Kale. I actually used Elhain as my starting, but I switched over to Kale. I got him shortly after that, and he was just dealing out tons of way more damage at base than she was. So I went ahead and switched to him as my main. I got him up to 5-star of ascended him. I got Tyrell shortly after. He's supposed to be a really good one too. So I drew him, so I've been working on getting him up. I got him up to 5, and I'm ascending him right now. I'm going to be using Kale for most of my farming. I'm going to start doing that right now. He's the one I've been using for the farming. All the ones that I got. Been building up a bunch of 4 stars and 3 stars to up them up to 4 stars, so I can start taking. I'll get Kale up to 6, and then I'll probably start running with him and doing farming. But as you can see, I've got quite a few void characters. Some of them are pretty good. So and this is all from a free-to-play format. I haven't purchased anything. As you can see, I've got 251 mystery shards and 4 ancient shards, and I've got a couple of void shards too. I think I've got 1 or 2 void shards within this week. I've opened them up. So, but yeah, the ancients. So you can get shards. It's not that problem as long as you play the game. In terms of status, I'm pretty moving up through the game. I mean, I'm doing my standard farming. I do my farming on level 9 right now. At level 4, what I do is I'll just run Kale as my main, and I'm leveling up Tyrell to get him up to 50, and then you just put two others that you want to level up. Like you stick another 1 in there, and basically that's how you do is you just run it through. You get 15 multi-plays, which will play it automatically. After that, you have to do it one at a time, but it's really not that difficult. You just keep it running on an opposite screen. I've got it on an emulator, and then while I'm doing other stuff, I just hit back and hit replay and go through. And as they do that, it levels up. It levels up the characters pretty quick, and then once you get the 2 stars up to 20, you just pop them up to 3. Then you run them from 3 to 30, pop them up to 4, and that's what you just keep doing. You have to keep doing that over and over until you have enough to actually level up the characters. But it's all focused on getting one really strong character, and that's where I've got Kale. And as you can see, that's all it took. I got a piece of 3 armor too, so I could use that as one of my spares. But you can see as it did, it leveled up this Windtalker 2 levels just in one run, because I'm getting 3040 experience each time. So once Tyrell here gets maxed up to 50, I'll pull him out and I'll start running threes and 2s into place here and get him up so I can get everything up to 4. And then once I get a bunch up to 4, I'll cut him over to 5s, and then I'll make him 6, and then from then on out I should be able to start doing some pretty good damage in terms of farming the levels. So, but yeah, this is all this has just been a week. I'm familiar with this type of format in games, but they give you a ton of shards. You get a ton of shards. Just they drop in levels, and just daily you get a free shard daily, and you get a free ancient shard. I think it's every 2 or 3 days. And it's in 3 hours and 40 minutes. I'll get another free one. These 2 are always free. This is free daily. The mystery shard, and then this one right here is in every couple of days. So they give you the XX shards. Um, the actual mass, the major level shard is a sacred shard. You can get that for the one way to get a sacred shard is to doing monthly missions. If you complete monthly quests, you get 5 of the monthly quests. You'll get a sacred shard. So that's one way to complete that. And they also I've noticed that I've seen it in the tournament, in some of the events. Once I get a little bit more powerful team, I'll probably start trying to shoot for some of these events where you can get the mystery shards. This one's pretty nice. It gives you a 4-star void. And you got books in here, and you got ancient shards. I'll probably get this ancient shards. So you can see, it's really not hard. All you got to do is play the game. That's really all you got to do to get the rewards. You get gems, about void potions, numerous characters. So this is just in the events that are going on. They also give a bunch of a couple of void shards and a few other things for as a present they were giving. There's talks of them giving out a legendary equipment to players, but legendary shard, sacred shard, which is this one right here, to everybody, as giving out one of those for Christmas. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I know they've been talking about it, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's what it is. So that's that's what you want to do. PvP is you have to be a little bit careful with the arena, because of the fact that if you lose arena, it can hurt your points. You see, you have 991 points here out of 1,000 to go up to the next level. If I lose, I'll actually lose 100 points here. So let's take this. So if you take this battle for this one right here, this is what I've been running as my team. I having pretty good luck. So you want to make sure that you try to pick your opponents as best as you can, because if you lose points. So like I just won here, so I got I'm now into the next into the second bracket. But if I lose, vice versa, I'll get kicked down a bracket. So you got to be careful about that. So what you try to do is you just try to go through and pick. You can't really use the score here in the first corner, what their number is, because that's only that really doesn't really give you an accurate. I beat ones below that and beat ones above that. So I just generally look and see that these got 4 stars and they're only leveled at 28. She's a little nasty right here. This first one right here, the 28 with the red skull there. The second level here with the she's she can heal, she can revive a character, so she can bring them back to life. So that makes her a little bit dangerous. And then they got some 4 stars down here. So that character, by the way, that this right here, she's free to play on the 7th day. You get her free. I had other characters that were more powerful, so I switched to using them. She didn't get a very good rating, but yeah. So that's what it is. So just be wary that if you do play in the arena, make sure that it's something you can, or make sure it's hopefully something you can win. The dungeons are pretty simple. Arcane Keep is open every day, and then it rolls around. Each day to have, in which, based on which elemental you're running, whether it be Spirit, Magic, Force, or Void. These are open all the time, these 4, because you can get equipment, you can get scrolls, and just all kinds of the good stuff in these right here, and they're open all the time. But you got to be, you have to be, you don't have to be high level, but the higher the better. To beat these. Let's see what I can pull out here. I haven't ran this one in a while, so I've been running him as he gives me the aura of 15% allies in battles. I was running this void character right here as my main, because she raises the crit damage, but it's only 16% and it doesn't proc all the time. So I switched back to having Tayrael as my head. And I haven't been able to get a little bit higher in my dungeon levels, you get bigger, you get more potions for your ascensions if you do the higher levels in the dungeon. So I've been slowly working my way up in that. And it's the, in the team I've been filled, I've been pretty fortunate to field a pretty, had some pretty good picks. So I'm just waiting on some of those rare shards to actually get. You can get, there's very low chance, but you can sometimes get, some pretty good pools out of there. Some of the 3 and 4 star characters, especially the starting characters, are extremely good that they give you, and they can be definitely going to take them up to full to 6. So yeah, so I beat that. So I wasn't able to beat that a couple of days ago, and I got 6 shards, 6 shards that got applied to Kale. That's good. Let's see how far I can go. See if I can go on the next one. Ooh, went from 20 to 27. Probably not going to be able to beat this one, but yeah. So just wanted to show you how everything's going. Yeah, you get numerous shards. There's no problem with getting the characters and the fodder you need, as they say, to level them up. And just really don't focus on a team. I've just been fortunate enough to have a team that's pretty good, just because I've had lucky pools. Luck's been with me, but you really want to focus on one character. Get one character really strong, because if one strong character allows you to farm up the others. So it's important that you have one character that's exceedingly strong, and Kale is one of the best ones. You don't get many books, but I've taken some skill books, rare skill books, and I've leveled up his skills. They're not maxed. As soon as this is over, I'll show you. It looks like I might be able to beat him. Unfortunately, one thing with the skill books is you can't choose which skill to level up. It's basically you just give him the skill book and activate it, and it raises one of the skills. You can't pick. Yeah, I beat that actually pretty easy. I might even go one more, but I'll show you that later. So the raising skills done in the tavern. So you put him in and you upgrade skills, and as you can see, you can't choose which one you want to do. So basically, you just give him a book and upgrade the skill, and then it upgrades whichever one. In this case, it upgraded Acid Rain, which is my lowest one. But as you can see, there's no choice. It's just basically whichever one. I guess it's just RNG. So that's something you have to deal with. You don't get many of these books either. Again, they have them in events, so that's one of the way to get them. And but yeah, so they're very precious commodity. But yeah, they have these events here, so keep an eye on the tournaments, because like I say, that's where you can get the good stuff that you can't hardly get, and it doesn't take much. You're just based in a queue, and that's how it goes. But I did first. I got some nice rewards. I got some. I think I got that 6 piece of armor, and I think I got a void shard out of there. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, so that's what it is. Also, they just popped this up a couple of days ago. If you're an Amazon Prime, if you have an Amazon Prime account and low on, you can get a special version of Galek. The regular starting character is just Galek, period. This is Ultimate Galek. The regular Galek that they give you to one of the starter characters is only a 3-star. This one's an epic 4-star, so that's a pretty good character. So you get that, and you get some silver, and you get Whisper, level 4 Void, and then you get another one, which is a level 4 Vala. She's also epic defense. So so this is what you get if you're just an Amazon character. If you have an Amazon Prime account and you log in using that account instead of using your well, you can log on with something else, but you just want to also link it with your Amazon account, so you can get that as well. So that's right here under that if you wanted to do that. So that's pretty nice. I've logged on with my Facebook. So yeah, so that's what it is. So just it's there's grind involved. So if you're going to play the game, expect a grind, and how much you grind is how fast you're going to progress, and how good you're going to do in the events and tournaments. it's all determined on basis on how much time you put into the game, and you'll progress accordingly. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to give you a heads up on my thing and point out a few things I found out in playing the game in the first within the first week here. So this is a 1 week update, so to speak. So once again, happy holidays to everyone out there. Christmas Eve is tomorrow, so I wish everybody a happy Christmas, and I hope that you have a good holiday season. And I'll probably put out one video. Probably won't be doing any videos the day of Christmas, but I'll try to pick out one the day after. So everybody, all right, thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, better like on it, and share it with people. And if you want to get notified every time I drop an update, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So this is Ken Rear, signing out.